Tuesday. You guys know what Tuesdays mean by now. It is update day for Modern Warfare, and believe it or not, we actually got a pretty decent update today. It is not a title update, which means you do not have to download anything. It is just a playlist update, which means things are updated automatically for you guys, and it just went live. And like I said, I am actually relatively pleased with almost everything that was added this week. And there are a couple of things that are also going to be added later this week that we're going to be talking about in this video as well. Not to mention, they actually put out patch notes this week, which of course I will be giving you guys throughout this video. So in this video, we are going to look at the new store items, including a new operator that were added, the new game modes in multiplayer, and overall just everything that changed today within Modern Warfare. And we do this every single Tuesday, so if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. We are on the road to 1 million subscribers, which is mind-blowing to me. And when looking at my analytics, I found out that only about 25% of the people who normally watch my videos are actually subscribed to the channel, which means that if everyone who watches this video subscribes, will basically be at 1 million subscribers. So if you enjoy my content, want to stay up to date on everything Modern Warfare, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's dive into the video. Now, real quickly, before we dive into the update, I just wanted to let you guys know that as soon as this video goes live, right when it is live, you can click the first link down in the description and it will take you to my live stream. I'm going to be live streaming tonight, and we're doing something special that I'm going to talk about later on in the video. So if you want to check it out, first link down in the description as soon as this video is live. So to start off this week, we're going to start with the store items, because one of the new things that you can get is a new operator known as Gaz, aka Kyle Garrick. And as far as this operator bundle goes, it's cool. It's different than what we have seen before. So the first thing that you get is pretty normal, his normal skin called the Saber skin. Remember, in the campaign, Kyle Garrick was originally a police officer before he joined the SAS with Captain Price. So a lot of the things you're going to see on him kind of represent that. But this one is kind of one of the skins that you'll kind of be used to from the campaign. But after this, things get interesting, because I believe for the first time ever, with the bundle, you get a set of missions. 4 different missions. So first of which is win a gulag fight 3 times. After this, get 5 kills in Warzone using legendary weapons. After that, call in 15 kill streaks playing as Gaz. So you can either do that in Warzone, or on top of that, you could do it in multiplayer, which would of course be a little bit quicker. And then finally, the last one is in Warzone, successfully complete 7 different contracts. And then in doing so, you get the Claymore skin for Gaz, which is kind of what we saw in the promotional material. Definitely looks a little bit different with a different helmet, goggles on, and honestly, pretty cool that they have added this into a bundle. And I kind of hope that they do this more, because I definitely like these missions that they add in. On top of this, there is 2 weapon blueprints. First of all, one for the M4, I believe here, and then after that for a pistol, both of which have the kind of dark green or hunter green and black kind of camos on them. And then also you get a melee weapon called the hit sticks. Now these are kind of like police batons, and makes sense with Kyle or Gaz actually being a police officer before the events of Modern Warfare. On top of this, you get a new watch, which is a pretty cool looking watch, and an ice to meet you finishing move, which actually isn't using the police batons, but rather an ice pick. And then finally, an operator quip, calling card, and the Union Jack emblem. Honestly, a pretty cool bundle, but I think the coolest thing in it is probably the new missions. Like I said, kind of hope they do that more with the operator bundles. And then after this, we have the Mega City Menace, which is another bundle. This one is a blueprint bundle, so the first one that you get here is for the Holger. The second one, I believe, is for the Striker 45, and then a golden bullet charm and a calling card. This one is 1,500 COD points, so a little bit more expensive for a couple of blueprints. And then the Gaz bundle, of course, is 2,400 COD points, or about $20 to $24 American. So like I said, pretty cool store items this week. But next, moving on to the multiplayer playlist. So starting off with the multiplayer game modes, we have a couple of returning game modes like Realism Mosh Pit, Boots on the Ground War, that's ground war without any vehicles, no tanks or anything like that, Gunfight Blueprints, which has been here for a while, and then we get into the new things. So first of all, we have Stir Crazy. This is 10v10 Mosh Pit, but the thing that it doesn't say is it's not just on the 10v10 maps. It is also on smaller maps, like the map that you're seeing here is Candor Hideout, and this actually plays really, really good. In fact, I actually enjoyed playing this more than I enjoyed playing the normal 6v6 multiplayer. It's faster, there's more people, you get kills faster, it seems like people camp less, and all I can really say is I hope this is a game mode that they will consider leaving in for good, because I really, really like the pace of these games more than the 6v6 games. The next playlist we have after that is All or Nothing. This is an old game mode from Modern Warfare 3. Essentially, this is a free-for-all game mode where you spawn in with a pistol, a knife, and a throwing knife. And essentially, as you get kills, you then get Scavenger as your first specialist bonus, and then you can pick up bullets off of people, but mainly it's just people knifing each other and throwing knives at each other. A pretty fast free-for-all game that's just fun to play. It's a nice break from normal shooting people in the face in Modern Warfare. And then the final thing we have is 3v3 face-off. So this is a mosh pit game mode that is on the various gunfight maps, and you play 3v3. Honestly, once again, this is pretty fast-paced. It's a lot of fun to play, and like I said, it's on the gunfight maps, so you're in much close quarters, and it's just a good time. Honestly, I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite playlist updates for multiplayer in the last little while. Every single playlist that they added, Stir Crazy, All or Nothing, and Face Off, I really enjoy playing, and I find them a lot of fun. So it's kind of refreshing to see like a nice update like this. Now, one thing you may be wondering about this update is whether or not weapons got buffed and nerfed, whether there was any weapon balancing in this update. One reason why you may be wondering about this is because recently Joe Seacott tweeted and said that in the next major update, we were going to get some weapon balancing updates. But as we found out today, Ashton, who is the community manager over at Infinity Ward, tweeted out saying, there are some weapon balancing updates in the works, but they are going to be coming out within the next update, but they don't know when that update will be. So what this tells me is that those weapon balancing updates will not come out until there is a full title update that you have to download. The reason why we know this is because there was an update today. There will be an update next Tuesday. So she can't say next update unless she actually means a title update with a full download. So whenever that may be, maybe it's next Tuesday or the Tuesday after or the mid-season update. We'll have to wait and see. But whenever that happens, that's when we'll be getting some weapon tuning. Now, moving over to the Warzone side of things, we actually have some pretty big things coming to Warzone, but you don't see them right away. So let me explain. So first of all, Warzone Rumble returns. That's your 50v50 team deathmatch. On top of this, Plunder Quads returns. It's not blood money, it's normal plunder, so you don't get money as fast, so it lasts a little bit longer. On top of this, we have our normal modes like BR Quads. It's not Realism Quads like it was last week, which thank God, I really didn't enjoy Realism Quads. I'm curious what you guys thought of it though, so let me know what you thought of Realism down in the comments. And then finally, we've got trios, duos, and solos, so your normal Warzone modes. So what am I talking about? The big thing. So this week, new intel finally got added into Warzone. So this one is Begin the Hunt for Zakhaev, and the first piece of intel is showing right here. So what I'm going to be doing as soon as this video goes live, right away, I'm going to be streaming over on Twitch, and we are going to be hunting down all of the intel. So if you want to check that out, it is the first link down in the description. And like I said, as soon as this video goes live, let the hunt for the intel begin. So hopefully I see you there over on Twitch. I'm pretty excited to start hunting because I really enjoy these missions. Now, the other thing that we have coming later this week to Warzone is Juggernaut Royale. At this point, we're not exactly sure how this game mode is going to work. It appears as though people are going to be fighting over Juggernaut crates, and you can actually become a Juggernaut in Warzone. We know that this is coming this week because Call of Duty tweeted it out. My best guess is that it'll be coming this Friday as they try to do a Warzone playlist update every single Friday. So we'll have to wait to see what that one's all about, but that is coming later this week. So that is the update this week, and what's interesting is that this leaves us with very little left on the roadmap. First of all, we have the new character Rose, which will be added later this season, and the Rytech AMR, which is the new sniper rifle, which, by the way, we still don't know what type of sniper that's going to be. It looks like a 50 cal, but there's also rumors that it's going to have explosive bullets to take out vehicles, so we'll have to wait and see how that one actually turns out. Both will probably be added around the mid-season update, which should be in a week or two. Similarly, Cheshire Park is the new map that'll be coming probably at the same time, and I would guess that Team Defender will either come out next week or with that mid-season update. And then finally, we also have the new contract called Supply Run that'll also once again probably be coming with that mid-season update. So there's not a ton left. We basically have enough for 2 more weeks of updates, the mid-season update and maybe one more with Team Defender being added. I'm guessing that's next week. But what's interesting is we still have a lot of time left in Season 4, so we may actually see a lot more added than is just on this roadmap. But for that, we will have to wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, that is today's update. I'm going to go and start searching for the intel, so if you want to check that out, my Twitch link is down in the description. If you enjoyed the video, it is always appreciated if you hit that like button. And if you like what you see, want to stay up to date on all my videos, and want to join the road to 1 mil, make sure you click that subscribe button, turn notifications on, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Listen.